welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining me on a special collab day. As you'll notice, I am dressed as a cat today. And I have some lovely cat ladies here with me, and that's because I am participating in a doll challenge collab put on by Peacecraft Dolls with Tammy Powley, and I will link that in the description. And the hashtag for this challenge, I believe, is 2022 Doll Animal Challenge, or Doll Animal, or Animal Doll. I can't remember which hashtag, but I will definitely put it in the description so you guys can see what it is all about and see who all participated. And the goal of the challenge was to make a video with photos or whatever that is incorporating animals and dolls together, and to post it on Friday, May 27th. So you guys should be getting this video on the 27th. Anyway, I thought I would share with you all of the cat themed dolls that I have, and kind of go over each one. They're all kind of different, as you can tell. And the first one I'll review with you today, and I'm just gonna probably show them to you close up, is Miss Kitty from Everafterhigh. Now this is Vivian's kitty. We have a couple different kitties, and this is our favorite. This is from the Wonderland episode season. I think it was like season 2 they did this. Anyway, she is all decked out in her Wonderland attire. Very colorful, very mischievous. Of course, those of you who know Everafterhigh know that Kitty is related to the Cheshire Cat. And so she happens to have the tick-tock clock here, which this actually might belong to Bunny, because we also have Bunny who is from the Wonderland series as well. I can't remember. We kind of got a bunch of them all at once. Anyway, so Kitty's here. She's got her little tail. She's got her little ears. Let's look at her tail first. It is attached to her body, which I'm totally fine with. And then in this outfit, so she has her ears, which is a headband. And the other kitty, the regular kitty, also comes with ears, but not this cool. And then she has fur cuffs on her wrists and black hands, which are to be like gloves. But that's one of the things I noticed Everafterhigh would do, is they would just make the hands the color of the gloves. So we have a few characters like that. She's got earrings on, which I'm really not sure. They look like umbrellas, actually. So I don't know if you can see. You cannot see the earrings. That one looks like an umbrella, so I'm really not sure. And then she has a little fur collar, and then her shoes are little, like, they look kind of like clouds, but at the same time they kind of remind me of the that worm, the caterpillar that's smoking the pipe in the cartoon. Anyway, I don't know how it works in the book, but anyway, so she's got her fun dress with Cheshire smiles on it, and mushrooms and clubs and butterflies and all the colorful things that are in Wonderland in the series. So that's Kitty number 1, and she is actually named Kitty. And then Kitty number 2, you guys have already met. She is one of my Fakie Blythes. I say that because she's not one of the real Blythes you spend oodles of money on. She's one from AliExpress. And I do have plans to customize Kitty, but right now she still has her shiny face, and she's in her fun little outfit with her ears. These aren't exactly cat ears, but she also has some pink overalls with a kitty on it, so that's hers. And she's in she's got one of the bags here from our mini fashions. It's her color scheme. And yeah, so here's Kitty. I will link her video so you guys can see her more in depth and find out a little more about Kitty. I'll change a couple of eyes here for you. Let's see, Kitty. We've got, ooh, pretty blue and gray And we call this petrified pink. So yeah, she looks a little terrified. And then back to kind of an orangey brown, which I like with her, her hair color. All right, so that's kitty number 2. She's losing a jewel there. Moving on to the next kitty. And my first cat doll that I have owned. And this is Shan. She is a Pulip. And my daughters convinced me to get her. And you know what I find? Whenever my daughters really want me to get a certain kind of doll and they really convince me, I never regret it. They're just always right. So Shan is, first of all, Pullip is a Japanese doll, and they're articulated and they have an eye mech, similar-ish to the Blythes in that the eyes can move. But with the Pullips, the eyes just change side to side, so she can look different angles. Ooh, what's over there? What's over there? And then they can close their eyes and frequently have fun eye makeup. She doesn't. She's just kind of in a nightgown, all sleepy and cute. She has ears, and they can go either way. Uh-oh, she lost her bunny. Either way, but I think the stock photos have it as the white goes facing forward, and it just ties on. I actually gave her the bunny because she's in a nightgown, and I felt like, you know, she needed a stuffed animal for her nightgown. But she has a tail that ties on. You can see, I guess I'll show you her hair first. She has beautiful, long, curly white hair, super bouncy. And then in the back is where the tail is tied on. It has kind of this grayish white calico, and it ties on around her waist with a ribbon underneath. And then, like I said, she's in this white, beautiful cotton white nightgown. And then this little collar thing here comes off. As you can see, it's decorated, all pretty. She has some greenish yellow eyes. And if you look at her eyebrows, they're very just kind of delicate. For me, with Pullip dolls, I always look at their eyebrows. The eyebrows, the face up or the face paint that they have, especially around the eyes, matter a lot to me when I pick them out. And anyway, she also comes with, now most Pullips will come with shoes, a variety of different kinds of shoes from high heels to boots, but Shan is different in that she comes with little cozy socks, little gray lacy socks, and no shoes, which honestly makes her a little hard to stay on the doll stand. She frequently will fall off because she doesn't have that, that counterweight, because their heads are a little heavy. And then underneath her little dress, she has a little lining. Woo, hold that up, girl. And then some little bloomers. And you can see that ribbon there where her tail is. So that's Shan. And apparently the story of Shan is she is fashioned after a cat in Japan who belongs to a famous musician. I don't know, maybe the musician's name is Shan, or maybe it's the cat's name is Shan. I don't know. I just know that the doll is designed after someone's cat. And they actually just recently came out with a calico Shan. And that's where she's very similar, only she has more brown in her dress. And I think her skin tone is more of a mocha color. Pullip just recently started coming out with more mocha color skin tones and the darker skin tones. But I don't have a lot of room left on my Pullip shelf for one, but I wasn't too into the white and brown of her dress. I felt like it was too stark of a difference. I liked the calmness of the white for her. All right, now we're gonna move on to our last kitty cat. Again, another one that my daughters convinced me to get. let's get you situated with your bunny first. Yeah, see, there she goes. She didn't want to fall off. Don't you fall. All right, and this is probably my favorite. This is Cheshire Cat, which is kind of funny that I have a Cheshire Cat and then I have Cheshire Cat's character here, so. But yes, this is the Cheshire Cat Pulip doll. I have named her Scarlet, well, because of her beautiful red hair. And she is from the steampunk series. There's actually, I think, several steampunk series in the Pullip lines. You'll find several. But she is, oof, Cheshire Cat. I think there's also a White Rabbit and maybe a Mad Hatter. They're really cool, but it's the steampunk, which I love. She has these crazy, huge, chunky boots, which I love boots like this that lace up. My favorite. She has these striped little socks that go way up high but don't match. They alternate, and then her little arm muffs are the same. And then she has this super cute skirt. Now their stock is always so beautiful and intricate with Pullip. Another thing that really appealed to me when I started collecting. Just so many little details and layers. And I love it when you can mix and match outfits with the different layers. So she has a little steampunk kind of vest that goes over this fun little striped, I don't know, top, and then over this navy blue skirt, which I don't know if you can even tell. It is navy blue, then that washes this all out. But yeah, it is navy blue. And then her eye color it was kind of what made me wait to get her, because it was so kind of shocking. They're like a foil. I don't know if I can even get close up here without them reflecting like crazy, but they're a foil inside on the eye chip. And when she looks at you, it's just like, well, I mean, I guess it's like a cat would look at you at night if you shine a light on her eyes, and it's just something staring back at me. And then as far as her eyebrows, I honestly have not even really looked because her bangs cover it so much, but she's got kind of a lot more of kind of a mischievous, up to something look with her eyebrows. Very different than Nana Shan's eyebrows for sure. But her bangs cover them, so I mean, I'm not ever going to customize her, so it's not something I'm worried about. And then she has this fur collar, and on the fur collar is a die. I don't know if you can see that, a little brass die. And then of course I forgot to cover these, but she has a key on her skirt as a detail around her waist. And of course we know in Alice in Wonderland, keys were important in that story. And then of course the cat parts, let's talk about that. She has this cat ears that are furry on top that match her little black stole, I don't know, scarf, whatever you want to call it. It's black. And then on the back though, she has little gears, because of course it is steampunk, so little gears and studs there. Something in her hair. What is in her hair? Oh, that's part of the ribbon that ties on her her neck piece, which is coming off. And then her head, her ears Velcro on and off, and it's actually lined with that same fur, super soft. I mean, I could use it as a sleep mask. I won't. And then the thing I also love, the detail, is that they had it where you could put it on her, but still have these little buckles that hang down on her face. And I like that you can have that detail. All right, let's look at, of course, one last part, her tail. Can't have a kitty without a tail. I mean, you can, but so her tail is the same black fur, But then it ends in this fun little broomstick, which kind of reminds me of, you know, in the cartoon anyway, when we were all growing up, you know, the one little brush broom doggy that came and swept away the path. So it kind of makes me think of that. And then, of course, her beautiful, long, straight red hair, vibrant red. She has the most vibrant hair of all of my Pullips. I do have some with like pink and turquoise, which I love, but hers is just so striking with her silver foil eyes. And then her eye lids, I don't think she has anything fancy either. She can move side to side. And I feel like she was the first Pullip model made where her eyes would stay shut. So there were some versions of Pullip where I think they just would blink and you can push it in, but it wouldn't lock. So, and I believe Nana Shan's locks too. But yeah, hers was the first made that would lock. So that was kind of a nice surprise when I got her. I started collecting after they'd already made that feature though. All right, so that pretty much wraps up all my kitty cat dolls. And for sharing this collab time with Peacecraft Dolls with Tammy Powley. And it's kind of fun to get involved with the community like that, especially if, you know, you're not sure, well, what should I do a video on? Even though I have a ton of ideas, so don't worry, I'm not running out of content ideas, but it's a fun way to share multiple dolls with one kind of unifying theme. So yes, we have all of our kitties, and my daughters wanted me to get the real cats of ours, so I don't know, I'll see if I can get a few photos in there for you guys. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and please subscribe, comment which doll is your favorite. Do you have cats or cat-themed dolls? And why, or what animal theme do you have? I know my youngest is super into dogs right now, so I might have to find some puppy dog dolls too. That'll be fun. All right, thanks again, and we will see you later.